Hello, guess who's back? BM here. We are day 33 and I am completely pissed off because not only is there a lot of lag in this game, but if you play on mobile it starts getting really complicated. You need to refresh a lot. My orders didn't go through and this is the result. My 14 armored cars and 200 cavalry didn't receive their orders, didn't pull back, and I ended up in melee combat, get shredded by 89 artillery. I'm so freaking pissed off, man, with this freaking lag. However, when you open this game on mobile, you get a notification that it's a big map and bugs can appear. So frustrating, man. It takes you one freaking month to produce 200 cavalry and then you lose them in such a stupid manner. Not only that, but also the units of Palembang ended up in melee combat. But that was not due to a bug, but due to nasty gameplay. As you can see, there's a railroad in this province, man. Freaking hell. Emilia-Romagna has used booster cards to get the morale up to 83%, and he boosted also a railway that takes 3 days to build, man. Why? Because he was ambushed by Palembang, and so he boosted the railway to turn the tide. Look at freaking that, man. And so now also Palembang, he has lost 203 units. This ain't good, man. This game is really starting to work on my nerves. The static warfare, the use of booster cards. Seriously, man. If I go to the newspaper and I filter on myself, then you can see that I've now lost 199 units, where Emilia-Romagna only lost 117. The day before, I was leading pretty nicely. Emilia-Romagna had lost 60 units, I 350. I'm still good with the Calabrian. He lost 119 units, I only lost 14. For Supremacy Nob like me, that's pretty good, man. Ardèche, however, has had tremendous losses. He lost 1.62 million units against East Egypt. East Egypt lost 561. He lost 84 units against South Sudan. He lost 478 units against South Libya. And now he's being attacked by Loreto, which is one of the Americans. Lost 84 units. And he's now also getting taken over by his allies and has already lost 2 units there. They're eating away Ardèche as we speak, which is not good because this is gonna give Loreto a base in Europe to produce units. Also, East Egypt is now in Spain. Needs to be very careful with the railroad guns over here, but the tide is certainly turning, man. We've got our boots on the ground in Spain. Soon we're gonna have boots on the ground also in Greece, but I see a lot of subs here, man. They were tipped off by someone. It's working on my nerves. Look at that. 16 subs from Calabrian. Why is he going that way with his subs, with his units? Sud Kerman, are you serious? You need to get your units out of the sea, man. Fast.
15 minutes later.
Calabrian has used boosters to boost 16 subs, man. Seriously. Bunch of fucking losers. Check that. 16 subs. Then we've got this guy over here that boosts a railway as soon as he gets outsmarted. And they're breaking 2 over here, Palembang. That's really cool, man. Go, continue. Level 4 fortress. Yeah, they've been building up their line of defense just like we have. This game is working on my nerves, man. I hate pay-to-win players. The only advantage is now that it's pay-to-win versus pay-to-win in Europe, now that the Americans are attacking Ardèche. Although he's getting taken over internally because he had too many losses. And then we have Picardia, who has a 34 heavy tanks. My god. And Nordzili is what? Suicidal. And he's coming back, man. He's gonna move in fast. Chagai needs to be very careful because we need to retreat and he's gonna get stuck behind enemy lines, man. Those artillery, they're gonna arrive fast. I need to get out of here, man. Split them off. And then I need to notify my ally as fast as possible. Come on, man. Freaking lag. Thank you.
4 hours later.
We are being hard pressed over here, so unfortunately we need to evacuate. We're gonna have to evacuate 4 every time, man, with 89 artillery. I mean, what can you do against that? And it's not only the artillery, they're protected by 1085 infantry, man. I mean, if I would be him, I would set those armored cars and panzers free, man. He could annihilate us just with that, but he doesn't want to lose units. He wants to dwindle us down with only artillery. Oh yeah, of course, he also has 40 cavalry, 2 stormtroopers. Don't forget about those. Anyway, I am going to retreat over here. I've got a couple of units over here that are going to go over there as well. And we've got Chagai that is going to this province. However, I think this is too close for the night. Problem is that from here they can move through, but it is what it is. We've got our dear friend Palembang who was able to get behind the enemy lines. I hope he's gonna be able to do some real damage, man. We need some luck in this game because also here our friend is getting hard pressed. He's got luckily a big stack. Look at that, man. Nordzili. He has 1072 units in that stack. Already lost 338 units, still has 946 infantry left, 36 panzers, 37 armored cars, 8 heavy tanks and 47 cavalry. That's impressive, man. Damn. It's got 12 artillery in support as well. Picardy had about 650 units. Lost more than half of it. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, retreat! Retreat! Run, bitch! Run! Anyway, more support is coming from the allies. But yeah, our weakness is around here, man. Emilia-Romagna is just simply too active. He has a giant economy. There's nothing we can do, man. Also over here, a lot of units. Greece was empty, man. Somebody is feeding the mental. Swear to God. They know our every move, even before they change. That ain't normal, man. Oh, big army from Loreto. And of course, now that he has a foothold in Europe, his allies will come as well to land there. Everything is intact there. It's gonna be tough, man. 2 battleships. Where did the navy go from our Ardèche friend anyway? I guess we have the answer over here. He had 2 battleships. Ardèche only had 1. I don't know. If you've never seen the Silk Road in your life, this is it, man. Jesus. And in supremacy, you don't need a sub wall. You can just have an infantry wall. Look at that. Crazy. Anyway, it's time for bed for me, man. Good night.
The next morning.
A lot is happening on the map. I've retreated too far. So we've got Emilia-Romagna who was able to take this province, and they are putting pressure over here. If I would have kept my artillery here, I would have been able to send artillery support faster, which is very unfortunate. We've got Siam who has 11 bombers. That's lethal, man. They deal 300 damage. 300 damage. Well, he has 6000 HP, but still, damn, man, those bombers are dangerous and they have a large range, as you can see. They're pretty OP, man. Bombers are the heavy tanks of the sky. Over here, however, Palembang is getting grinded down by Calabrian, and Emilia-Romagna sends in support as well. Calabrian also has sent in 13 artillery plus 14 over here. That's a lot, man. And then over here, the battle is raging on. Calabrian has lost 16 subs. Army is heavily damaged, as you can see, and they lost already 162 units again. Bombers are overhead. Calabrian is doing what he can. He's only losing a few units. He has stacked up, he has split up his army in all stacks of 50 to be able to have a maximum damage output. Over here he's built a railroad, so these railroad guns, they will come. I don't think they're here anymore. Oh, this rebelled to me. Oh, that's interesting, because I've asked Eyalet to build the railroads and still he hasn't done that. I'm building a bunker here so that my future railroad will be protected. I'm just gonna use boosters to build a railroad here straight away. I'm not gonna count on Eyalet. I would have loved to put my railroad guns over here, but that's not gonna be possible. And then we have Ardèche. He says, yeah, I'm apologizing to friend and enemy. Due to private reasons, I wasn't available this weekend, so I'm not gonna take back my territory and I will continue to play with my current territory. Said in other words, he allowed Loreta to attack him. His allies attacked him as well to cover up their collusion, because they wanted to grant land to Loreto so that he could produce units in Europe. That's what they did, man. They're using boosters like there's no more tomorrow. They are breaking the terms of service. But at the other hand, they're gonna make a big fuzz out of Kashmir, who has to get taken over his territory, but they do the same thing. Seriously. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.